All right, so this is the Chapter 7-5 quiz. Remember, we did the multiple choice for this already, so this is just a short answer. So the two short answer questions are a selection sort and an insertion sort, and understanding how these different sorts work. So for the selection sort, all I did is copied these in. I put it in index position, okay? So I didn't really do anything different. I'm just doing this on Notepad just because the way this is with underlines and stuff like that. So it's just easier for me to write out on Notepad. So for the selection sort, if you were to call, the way that it works is you start at index position 0, and you look at that and go, okay, is that the smallest element in this position? And it's not, so what we're going to do is we're going to swap it with the smallest. So I'm going to just copy this real quick because I don't want to type out all of it. But what we'll do is we'll make this 11, and we'll make this 71. And instead of doing a comma there, I do a pipe. Okay, so the pipe indicates that we're done with index position 0. Okay, so then we go to index position 1, and we go, is what's at index position 1 the smallest element? Nope, it's not. What's the smallest element? It's 24. So I'm going to copy this and paste that there. We will now do, instead of 86, we'll do 24, and then the pipe, and then we'll swap it with right there. Okay, so 24 was the smallest. So now we're done with the first index right here. Okay. Now for step 3, again, I'm going to copy this one, and I'm going to look at index position 1. Is 79 the smallest? Nope. 36 is. Sorry. 35 is. Sorry, I didn't see that there. So we're going to get rid of this one right here, and we're going to swap 79 and 35. So this becomes 79, and this becomes 35, and we get rid of the comma, and we put in a pipe. So now we're done with index position 2. Okay, so then I copy this, get rid of that pipe, and 36 is the smallest index position. So for step 4, I'll just leave 36 where it is. Okay, so it's right there. All right, so I'm going to copy this. So now what do we got here? Is 78 the smallest? Nope, 71 is, so we'll swap those. I'll get rid of that. I'll make this a 71 and this a 78, and I'll put my pipe in there, and that gets me done with index position 4. Okay, now we will, 79 the smallest? Nope. So I got to swap it with the smallest, which is 75. So I'll make that 75 and that 79. And now we're done with index position 5. So again, this isn't really difficult, but you have to remember how it works. And you're going to have to do every step, because essentially, like the selection insertion point will give you the same answers because it's just sorting from lowest to highest. So I need to see at what step you're in. So you have to write your work out. So it's just kind of tedious. Okay, so next up, we'll put a pipe here because that's going to be index position 6. Is 79 the smallest? Nope, 78 is. So I'll swap 79 and 78. I'll copy this. All right, is 86 the smallest? Nope, 79 is, so we'll do some swapping there. Make that 86. And that's done. And then finally, whoops. Last one. 86 is the same as 86, so it just stays there, and there's your answer. Okay. Now the insertion sort is definitely different. Okay, so the insertion sort is kind of like your card, your poker hand, where you take your cards and you get a new card, and you insert it into its spot when you play poker. Usually you shuffle your cards in your hand from lowest to high, and then you match like the suits and stuff like that. So for the first one, 37 is inserted, and that's done. Okay. So then what we do is copy that, paste that. Okay. So next one, it's like 32 is put into your poker hand. Okay. So index position 1's put in, and then you could just compare these two. Is 32 less than 37? Yes. So swap those. Okay. And now your index position 1 is now done. Okay. Next up, 70 is inserted into your deck. Is 70 the smallest or smaller than either of these? Nope. So 70 is just stays where it is. Okay. Next up, 15 gets inserted into your deck, and since 15 is the smallest, then 15 moves here, and everything gets pushed over 1. Okay. Next up, 93 is inserted. 93 is the largest one out of all these, so it's just stays where it is, and that's done. Okay. Next up, 40 is inserted into your deck. 40 gets put into your deck between 37 and 70. So I'm going to do 40 right here, and now that's done. So 40 got inserted between those two, okay? Okay, 63 is now inserted. 63 will go between the 40 and the 70. So I'm going to get rid of the 63 here and put it right here. Okay. All right, next up 3. 3 is the smallest out of all these, so that will be inserted to the front. So I'll get rid of the 3 right there. And I'm going to put the 3 in the front. And then everything gets shifted down. And I'm going to rearrange that so those are all the same. The extra space in the 3 right here kind of shifted everything a little bit. And so last one, let's see here. And sorry, this has a step 10. So let's do this one. So 40 will get put I guess it doesn't really matter. It gets just put in here. Okay. And then finally 63 will get put right there. Oops. 63. And that's it. So again, selection sort, you start at an index and swap it with the smallest one. So you're swapping back and forth. Insertion is you're going to the next index and then you're inserting it back into wherever it needs to go, and then everything else gets pushed down one. Okay, so you'll definitely want to memorize those. I'm going to have a worksheet on the different, if you need more help on this, I've got a worksheet on all the different sorts. Okay, so this video is done.